Hey, this video is what I think about Lisa Renee, alien contactee. I'm making this video after drinking 6 beers, kind of drunk. I was like, fuck it, make the video anyway, because that rhymes with Lisa Renee. Yeah, she's very interesting. You should check her out. Renee, 2 E's. I think her YouTube is Energetic Synthesis. She claims there that she's only 37 though, man. There's no way she can be 37. She's more like 47. Same thing with Anna Hayes, Ashayana Dean. She claims to be younger than she really is. You can tell how old somebody is from the wrinkles on their face. It's lying about your age isn't really gonna help anything, and whatever. I shouldn't get distracted because it's already 1:23. So like Lisa Renee, she's really hot. She's fucking hot. And one reason that I'm really into Lisa Renee, and lots of people are, is she talks with this voice of like love. She's got a great personality filled with love. It's like, as far as I'm concerned, the closest thing you're going to find of an extraterrestrial on YouTube actually speaking there with you is Lisa Renee. Bashar is the closest thing you're going to have to an extraterrestrial, speaking to you and talking to you and stuff. But still, Daryl Anka, that's him channeling Bashar. Lisa Renee is just a person. So, but yeah, so like back in, I guess, what was it? May of 2001, she said, she had a Kundalini awakening. She has like 3 playlists or video series on her YouTube channel. Nobody has taught her so far how to break her uploads up into playlists. So, but she does know how to do the part 1, part 2, part 3. So she has Indigo Races, Ascension, and Time Cycle something. And she kind of says the same thing, and basically in each one, it's basically with a little bit of differences. It's kind of unorganized, kind of like reading the Quran or something. And I have seen all 3. I saw Ascension Time Cycle a few months back, I think a couple of times. And then I saw Transformation. Is that what it's called? A few times. And then today I saw Indigo Races. Yeah, and it's like, I love listening to Lisa Renee, man. She's hardcore. Well, because that's the word that I use. She's really like, really amazing how she talks and the energy she throws through. She, back in May of 2001, she had a Kundalini awakening. She was a tax accountant, and she was living in the 3rd D, just a normal person, not interested in aliens. Which is interesting because like back 10 years ago, she's just some normal person, right? I mean, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 25 years ago, I was way into aliens and like, woo, and 25 years ago, what was she doing? Like people can transfer a lot quickly. But she said that it turns out that it wasn't a transformation she had in May 2001. It was a walk-in experience. Now, she didn't describe what a walk-in is, but to describe to you what a walk-in is, it's when a different soul takes over a body from another soul. It's like taking over a body. Now, I'm sure there's probably different kinds of walk-ins. You could have like a walk-in negative walk-in, where a negative soul could take over your body, kill you and take over your body. They tried to do that with Anna Hayes, Asha Anadine a few times, she said. But positive as well. Supposedly, according to Ra, Abraham Lincoln is a walk-on. Drenvilla Melchizedek is a walk-in. And she said that she was a walk-in. Now, maybe a walk-in could be like a higher version of yourself coming in to take over you. Somebody in your soul family, which is probably could be is the most likely thing. Or maybe with her, or maybe it's just like a totally other soul. Like I only wanted to live in this body for so and so years, and now you take over, and I'm dead and I'm gone, and you take over. For the explicit purpose of maybe the alien soul who came in, who is Lisa Renee now, just didn't want to deal with any of the bullshit of being a child, and growing up until whenever she had that walk-in experience, due to that it would just be too intoxicating for it, or, I don't know. A walk-in still, because they take the body and all the memories are stored in the brain, still remember everything that happened before as if it was them. So, it's just an interesting thing. But anyway, she had her walk-in experience. I guess she was at her desk and she had freaked out, and it was just like Kundalini coming into her, like energy coming into her all of a sudden, breaking, and communicating with aliens, and for like a year and a half or something, or 2 years, she said. And then, so then she talks about, anyways, she talks to the aliens, I think Syrians. She's a Syrian who came here to Earth. Alien from the star Sirius, which is like the eighth brightest object in the sky after the planets and the stars and the moon. The brightest star, binary star. Dolphins and whales live on a higher dimensional planet there, and they come and reincarnate here and reincarnate there. And they're pretty high aliens. But anyway, so her deal is she talks about oh man, I hope I can do this being a little drunk. She talks about the different chakras. She's into the chakras, talking about the chakras, and it really got me motivated to try and get a book about chakras. Because one thing about Lisa Renee, she talks about stuff that other people talk about, but the tone that she has, the energy that she has, really brings a lot of credibility, honesty, integrity, and it just makes you want to believe her, just because she's so sweet and pretty, She's really pretty. She looks like the girl who was like a judge on an America's Next Top Model, like a 70s from the 80s, the supermodel from the 70s, I can't remember her name though. But, and her eyes are like really intense, like when she's talking and she's looking and it's like, they're like on fire and like crazy, only full of love, like crazy but full of love. It's pretty wacky. But yeah, she's a clairvoyant. So she talks to the aliens and she can see energy out of people. And I guess she has some kind of practice and she can see energy. And she says that like different energies have been like activating. She can tell how people are changing. And then she can, pinpoint it to different months too, like I guess last October, so the October of 2009, she, unless it was the October of 2010, because October was just last month, suddenly started seeing people's chakras open up and become more activated in higher levels. Now, I don't remember exactly, but I think she said that different chakras are being activated from the aliens, bringing the energies here, and certain dates. So because we're activating our chakras, we have the root chakra, which starts at your where your legs come together, I think, and that is your most basic physical chakra. It's basically like the energy that your body connects with the earth, and it's the color red. It manifests itself as the color red, and it kind of energizes your body your physical body, and it goes out and it exists in your body and then like an inch out from your body. And, so maybe that's why you can feel your nose, like when I put my finger like an inch about out of my nose, I can feel my nose like buzz. And, it's because my finger is activating the chakra in my nose. And that's like physical. That's just your physical chakra. And then your second chakra comes and connects your body over at like your belly button or something like that. I'm not a chakra scholar, so don't quote me on anything I say, but that's your sexual chakra. It's your survival chakra. It's a chakra, she said, that has to do with addictions. Makes you want to kind of stay alive and fight and be you, and kind of, so that can have to do with the addictions, I guess, and sexuality and stuff. And these different chakras have been beginning activated. Now, I don't remember which date, but she had all the dates where the aliens come and boom, they activate the different chakras, and then boom, they activate another chakra. Getting our chakras connected to the higher dimensions. We have different chakras. Mainly, most of what she talks about is just with the chakras. Because you have like 15, we're on a 15 chakra system right now. Even though with our soul body, goes up all the way to like infinite amount of chakras, but the chakras that we're kind of able to communicate with now are 15, and they're set in groups of 3. So you have your basic root chakra, and then your sexual chakra, and then your other chakra, which is in your stomach. I don't know what that one's called. Solar plexus, perhaps. And those are your physical chakras, and those are the chakras that connect with your body, and the higher chakra you get, the farther out the chakra, the energy of that chakra and your aura goes out. For example, the chakra of your heart chakra, goes out 8 feet in each direction of your body. That's a physically tested fact by instruments that we've done. Energy from your heart can go out about 8 feet out. But I think last May, she said, our solar plexus, which is our stomach chakra, was activated. And next year, I can't remember which month she said, our heart chakra is going to get activated. And then our throat chakra and all the way up. She was saying that your chakra, from your root chakra to your solar plexus, the first 3 chakras, those are the chakras of living in. I'm going to have to do some from like studying on chakras, but those are the chakras and realities of living in this world. And we in this world have been stuck in just thinking that we're the only people alive in the entire universe, and we're separated from God, because you have, like, most of us have been either atheists or fundamentalist Christians. Like, the atheists think that when you die, you're just gone, lights out, it's over. And then the fundamentalist Christians are like, have this really obscure idea of, like, you have to take Jesus Christ as this is me talking, as your personal savior, or else you're going to burn in hell for all of eternity, and just really temporal and basic mindset of the general human populace is that we're separate from the universe. It's a dog-eat-dog world, and you got to take care of yourself, and there's no relation to anybody else. It's you and your family, and if you help somebody on the street, Good Samaritan type of thing, it's not going to get back to you. There's no such thing as karma, and there's no use to do that. But that contains your emotional body, which perhaps is your sexual chakra, your root chakra. And I think she was saying that, your emotional body and your mental body and all these different chakras, they record any emotion you've ever had in your entire life, ever. It records it. It goes right in there. It's like this hard drive, infinitely powerful hard drive. And it makes sense how that would, I'm going to get to part 2.